Welcome to my journey, how I lost 50 pounds. I'm here to share with you guys some tips on how I lost 50 pounds. And the tip for today is meal prep. Yes, meal prep it is. Let's get into it. So, how to properly meal prep. That's what we're going to talk about. Meal prep saves you time, money, and helps you reduce waste. It also gives you the control you need to stay healthy, stay on track with your goals. So you want to meal prep. Yes, we're talking about meal prepping. That's the tip today. Meal prep is the tip. Thank you for joining me. My name is Coach Jay. I am a nutritionist and a fitness coach, have been for more than 2 decades. My passion lies in helping people with their wellness journey. I've been doing this for more than 2 decades, as I said, and this is just one of my love is teaching people meal prep. So I am going to share with you guys the tips and techniques that I learned along the way to help me maintain my 50 pounds plus off for over 20 years. So one of the techniques you want to have, guys, is you want to have glass containers and you want to make sure it's microwave friendly or safe. You want good kitchen utensils. You want storage space in your refrigerator and you want freezer bags. Storage space in your refrigerator because you are going to meal prep anywhere from 10 to 15 meals, depending on how many days you're meal prepping for. So you want to make sure you have a storage space. Of course, you want a microwave and this is optional, you want a scale so you can weigh your food if you choose to do that. So you want to have, another tip you want to have is you want, when you go to the grocery store, you want to buy, I don't want to say in bulk, but you want to make sure you buy enough. You want to stock up on certain things, and you want to make sure you getting fresh produce and fruit. So those are the tips I've learned along the way. Why you want to meal prep? Oh my gosh, why not? That's the question. Why not meal prep? Most people, they like to meal prep because they're on the go, they live a fast life, or like they're executives or they're athletes, or they just want to stay healthy and stay in control of what they're putting in their mouth. So why not meal prep, especially if you're on this journey to lose weight or keep your muscle mass or to stay healthy? You want to meal prep. It's like I said, it saves you money, it saves you time, and it keeps you healthy, keeps you on track. So why not meal prep is the question. Meal prep 101. Yes, I love teaching meal prep. So let me tell you guys, you want to actually look at your budget. So when you're meal prepping, you want to get prepared to meal prep, you want to look at your budget and you want to make sure that the budget is there for what you're wanting to meal prep for that week. So definitely look at your budget, get your menu together. When you get your menu together, you say you want chicken for next week, and you want some mixed vegetables, and you want some spinach, and you want quinoa, and you want brown rice. So you write that down on your menu. You just write that down. Chicken. I want lemon pepper chicken. I want thyme chicken, and I want brown rice, quinoa, spinach, and broccoli. Um, you write that down. And then when you write that down, you're starting your meal plan. That's what you're doing. You're starting your meal plan. Then you take those things you just wrote down and you match them up with the ingredients. Also, you put the ingredients down. You also put down what you want on that chicken. If the one chicken is lemon pepper, you want to write down lemon pepper. You want to write down garlic, whatever ingredients you're gonna put with that chicken. You also, if the other chicken is going to be thyme, you want to put the thyme, whatever other herbs and ingredients you're going to put with that. You want to write that down. You want to write that down. I don't know what just happened, guys. So we're just going to go this direction, right? Instead of that. So just sorry for that. So you want to write that down. And then you want to, is that resume? Yes, resume. Thank you. It timed out. Okay. It's always fun doing this. So you want to write that down. Then when you're making your meal plan, you're writing it down and you're matching it up. You're saying this is, you're putting your meal together. You're matching it up. So if you're going to have soda, like Himalayan salt, put that down. Whatever you're putting on your, for your meal, it's going to take to season your food. All right. So then you take that and then you take that, then you create your shopping list. You create your shopping list. You write everything you put on your meal plan down on your shopping list. You're creating the shopping list. And then when you create your shopping list based on the meal plan, your shopping list is based on the meal plans, unless you have a few things on there that that's not a part of the meal plan. But the thing is, you also want to put your snack on your meal plan. So your snack, if your snack is strawberries and bananas, you want to put that down for one day. And the other day, you're going to have walnuts and apples. You want to put that down. Whatever your snack is for that week, you want to make sure it's on your meal plan and it's on your grocery list. Okay. So you don't want to think, you want to think streamlined and not boring. Yes, you want your foods to be very enticing. You want to add color to your food, because what you want to do is you want your food to be enticing. So adding color to your food just waters your mouth. Like I make a mean salad. Anytime my family is inviting me to a function, they always like, you bring the salad, because my salad is going to be colorful. It's going to have it's going to have the right amount of fiber, right along with protein, and it's going to be very pretty. So I make sure if I got some beans on there, I got some tomatoes, I use yellow bell peppers. I may put orange bell peppers. I may have yellow tomatoes. I mean, it's very enticing. And everybody who, even if you don't like a salad, you're going to eat my salad, because it's going to be very enticing, very pretty, and you're going to be curious. And I can attest to that, because I've had many people who do not like salads to try my salad, and I make a different salad every time. But I'm saying that to say, make your food interesting. No, don't think boring, nothing dull. Make it very interesting. You don't want to not have it where you just be like, I gotta eat this. No, bright colors, make your meals more enticing. Stop overcooking your food, guys. Yes. Cannot stress this enough. Stop overcooking your food. Let's leave the crunch on this food. Let's leave the crunch. Leave the crunch. Your broccoli still need to have a crunch. Your spinach still need to have some type of crunch. Your turnip greens, mustard greens, need to have some kind of crunch. So I have a mean recipe for some awesome turnip greens and mustard greens, and I will share that later. So leave the crunch on your vegetables, guys. So there is different ways of meal prepping. Yes, meal prepping is different. You want to, you want to definitely make sure it's something you want to do, and you get into it. You get into it. You don't want to spend a whole lot of time, your whole weekend in the kitchen. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be cooking all day. No, you don't. So you want to make sure you set aside the time and you meal prep. If it's an hour, you take that hour and you set it aside and you meal prep. And there's so many ways to help you help you condense the time. So one of the things about meal prepping is, one way of meal prepping is batch cooking. And what batch cooking is, it is a method, and it's popular. It's a popular method that most people use, is you're gonna cook a lot of food. Yes, you'll cook a lot of food. And when you cook a lot of food, you're gonna actually take that food and put it in containers, and you're gonna put it in your refrigerator, and you're going to grab and go. And what it is, you're gonna cook probably more than you need to cook. And so you get to freeze what you don't use. You get to freeze it, and then you get to use it the next week or the next day or the next, later that month. So that's what batch cooking is. It's just cooking in batches and taking what you need for that week and then freezing the rest. So that's what batch, and it's very functional and it saves you money. Also, yes, it does save you money. You don't have to worry about what you're gonna eat. You're gonna be full. It's going to be food you love. You don't have to go to a restaurant. You don't have to be worried about at lunch what I need to eat, and spending money that you really, you can save because you got food at home. So yeah, I am a firm believer. I would tell people all the time, I buy enough groceries to take my food with me everywhere. And I travel with my food. So yes, meal prepping is important. Individual portion meals is really good. I have clients that actually cook their meal every morning. They get up an hour early at 5 o'clock and they fix their meal for the day. And it's just their meal they get to grab and go. So individual cooking individual portions and that's just like individual cooking that meal for that day. But individual portions is just that portion for that. Instead of the batch cooking is where you're cooking a lot of food and you're just, putting together. Individual portion is you're getting that portion amount for that your meal, portion amount for your meal. It's just what it says, and it's really effective, and you will love it. Yeah. Prep and cook. So let me tell you about prep and cook. Prep and cook, you want to have whatever needs to be peeled, washed and peeled and sliced and diced and ready. You want it ready. So you want to have all that. You don't want to be having the food on the stove and you still got to cook. You still got to cut up and peel stuff. You want to have all that peeled, sliced, and diced set aside so you can just take it and pour it into the skillet or whatever you're cooking. But there's a technique for it. Now, supermarkets, they have them already ready for you. They have the onions already cut up for you. They have the bell peppers already sliced for you. They have all that already. So if you want to take that out of the save on time and purchase that already, you get to do that. You get to purchase it and you get to have it already done for you. So yes. Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite part of this section is to tell you to try some new protein. Try new protein. Try new protein. If you never had tofu before, try it. Yes, try it. Try it. If you never had lean beef before, try it. Try new protein, guys. Get out of your comfort zone and try a new protein source. And switch up those fruits and vegetables. Don't eat the same thing every week. Try a new fruit, try a new vegetable, try something new. You would be surprised. You're going to entice your taste buds by trying something new. Go to a different grocery store. I love shopping at the Asian grocery store. I go to the Indian grocery store. I go to the African grocery store. And you know what I buy from there? Spices and fruits and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables I've never had before, and spices I never had before. So guys, get out of your comfort zone. Try new fruit and vegetable. Try shopping at a different grocery store that you had never shopped at before and see what they have on the fruit and vegetables and the spice side. Because guess what? You need to spice up your staples. Spice up your staple. You want to try some new spices. Blend that meal. You want to add some blend. Stop eating blend meals. That's what it says. I'm sorry. You want to add some spices to your meals and try something new. Like I just said, go to the Asian grocery store and try the Asian curry. They got other season. They got other spices that you may be interested in. I have Indian curry, I have Asian curry, I have different types of seasons and all herbs. So they're all herbs. I love herbs. And there's been times when I made my own herbs. So you guys, you get to try new flavors. You get to be adventurous and explore. Yes, you do. Add sauce to your meals. Try some new sauces, and you get to make your own sauces. You get to Google sauce recipes, and while you're on Google, stock up on some meal prep containers, or go to Amazon, get your a cookbook, learn about different spices, herbs, and make you some sauce. You get to do that and make it fun, guys. I tell my clients all the time, happy meal prep day. I tell them on their meal prep day that they want to have a playlist. And with that playlist, they want to put that playlist in, get their favorite tea or wine if you so choose, and and have a party meal prepping, have a party meal prepping. It is so much fun. It is, and it saves you so much money, and you'll feel so much better because you'll feel healthier. You'll know what's in your food, and you're just going to feel so accomplished because that's one thing you don't have to worry about during the week. So I know you're excited about meal prepping. I just know you are. I can't wait to hear about your meal prep and how much fun you had. And I can't wait to hear how this blessed you. But if you're interested in learning more about having me as a health and wellness coach, then comment below or send me an email and say um, you saw this video, or not just that, book you an appointment. Click the link, book the appointment, and I will be glad to do a full assessment on you and get you on your journey. Thank you for joining my meal prep techniques and tips. And I look forward to you signing up for other courses with me. And I look forward to doing an assessment with you and getting you healthy. So thanks. This is Coach Jay signing off, and look forward to chatting with you guys real soon. Have an amazing day.